just want to get on here today, and I'm going to start by saying this is not a complaining video, but I am going to talk about some of the hard things and just what we've been dealing with this year. I just got back from dropping our 4-year-old off at preschool 45 minutes late, and our 6-year-old is in the house watching TV because I got up this morning at 7 to take our son to junior high, and then I came back and got in bed because last night was just a rough night. I was waking up intermittently to Dan just moaning and groaning and saying that he was having like aching and pain in his leg, the leg that he broke a few weeks ago, and just could not sleep. And then like he's just uncomfortable, and he said he was hot, and he's having to sleep with a heated blanket on to try and keep his legs warm because of this most recent blood vessel clotting. His legs are too cold, oxygen not getting to his toes, and almost having his toes have to be amputated, as you guys have seen if you're following us. But so he's having to keep his legs warm. He hates being hot. He feels super claustrophobic, and so last night he just had a really bad night, which obviously like affects my sleep too. So when I got up to get the kids off to school, like I just could not. I had to go back to sleep and get some sleep, and so then I slept in and didn't get the girls up. Anyways, all that to say, like, our lives have changed like so drastically in the last little bit, and I think it's all kind of just hit us, and I haven't really stopped to like think about it, but it's a lot, and I'm just really feeling it this morning. I'm not like feeling the best right now. I'm trying to fight off a cold and or something, and it's that time of month, and I'm just not like, I always get really kind of fatigued and whatever during that time of month because I feel like it just makes my MS stuff kind of out of whack and whatever. But normally Dan helps with, not helps, but we're just like, we co-manage our house together. Like we co-parent, we do things like Dan usually bathes the kids and he puts them to bed, and he like gets up for our early kids to go to school, and then I get to sleep in a little bit, and then I get up and get the younger kids to school later, and then I do the housework and the cooking, and Dan like does all the things. Like we work together really good, and we've established over our last 11 years of marriage like a really good system and routine, and we're very active. As you guys know, we go to the park all the time. We go try and take our kids to do stuff. We're working on projects and doing all the things, and this past year has just been crazy. It's really, for the first time in 11 years of being married to Dan, I feel like a caregiver. And so yeah, it's just like changed kind of the dynamic and how we have to do things around here. So again, I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of talking about the facts and what's going on, and it is frustrating. It feels like I'm scared to have Dan even leave the house right now. It's cold in Utah, and he's been warned not to have his legs get cold, and also I'm worried about him getting in and out of our van because that's how he fell and broke his femur, because his shoulders are so shot that it's hard for him to get in and out. So like, I don't know, there's just so many things that I'm worrying about right now that I don't typically have to, and then so many things that I am having to step in and take care of because Dan's in bed a lot. And I know that drives him crazy too. Like, he hates knowing that he's not helping me. It makes him absolutely crazy because he's the type of dude that wants to be the hero, and he wants to step in and do everything so that I don't have to be stressed and worried and having it affect my health and stuff. So it makes him crazy too. which then in turn makes me crazy because I don't want him to feel bad about it. So it's just a whole thing. But anyways, this year's been crazy. I can't believe it's over. I remember in January we had like so many hopes and dreams and aspirations for our projects and our social media and different things that we were going to be doing and goals we had, and it just kind of all got thrown to the wind because our plans aren't God's sometimes, right? And we have to roll with the punches. And that's not to say we haven't had like some amazing things happening this year. Like obviously we took our trip to Ethiopia and were able to do that, a humanitarian trip, which was a chance of a lifetime. We went to California to the red carpet for the sketch movie with Angel Studios, and like have got to spend so much quality time with our family that we wouldn't have otherwise had Dan not been sick a lot of this year. So there's lots of blessings always amid the storms, but yeah, anyways, I don't know. I guess I just wanted to vent a little bit, or just kind of throw in some reality. You guys know that I don't like to sugarcoat things and act like everything's perfect. So it is taking a toll a lot on our family, all these health things. It's just back to back to back. It seems like it's just been nonstop. But I know there's lots of good that comes out of it, and I also am very aware that there are people in much worse situations than we are. So I'm trying to be thankful for all of the things and just take it a day at a time and find joy in the little moments, and just be so thankful for everything. Like we have a lot of hard things, but the amount of good things we have, the fact that we just live in like a loving family with beautiful children that we cherish and whatever, and like things are hard, like being a parent's hard. It's not all sunshine and roses over here. We have struggles with our kids, we have personality conflicts, we have arguments, we have blow ups sometimes, and we're like everybody else. But I cherish every one of our kids so deeply. I dreamed and longed to be a mom and was told in my early 20s that I would never be a mom naturally or whatever, and ended up adopting and then doing fertility treatments, and then obviously having two beautiful stepdaughters through Dan, and had a beautiful stepdaughter in my previous marriage. And like it's just, I don't know, I'm so blessed. So if our family's here and our kids are here and my spouse is here and we're here together and whatever, like everything else can be looked at as a trial, but like we just can't pass over the blessings. So anyways, I'm just rambling, but I just want to throw some reality in here. So Dan has another appointment at the wound clinic this afternoon in Salt Lake, so we've got to drive. It takes about an hour to get up to the U, and yeah, it's just all scary. It's all unnerving. Just the unknown of what the future is going to bring and how quickly Dan's going to heal from this, and knowing that he has shoulder surgery coming up, and it's daunting if I let myself think further ahead than a few minutes sometimes. So that's how we cope. But anyways, we're so thankful for you guys. We're so thankful for like when we started our social media, our goal was to help those in need, help create hope to people that were newly injured or struggling or whatever. And we didn't realize that in the process of building this community online to support other people, that God had another purpose for it. And I've said this before, but like, I didn't realize until this year that God was helping us build this online community to also support us when we were in need. So you guys have been such a huge blessing to our family on so many levels, and we're just thankful for you. So we'll keep keeping you in the loop, and thank you for your continued support. And I'm gonna go now before I make a fool crying on the internet. But love you guys.